Yo, Kamikaze is the album that keeps on giving. This last week and a half has been crazy. So we all know Eminem dropped Kamikaze, dissed a bunch of rappers, one of them in particular being MGK. And so far, MGK is the only one to respond with actual bars. Joe Budden responded on his podcast, but MGK came back with Rap Devil. And I think everyone has kind of agreed Rap Devil was a pretty good response to Eminem. And with that track being so well received, everyone has been waiting for Eminem to respond to MGK. That's what I've been waiting for, and it looks like we're finally getting it, baby. Let's go. Man, if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button, but let's go ahead and talk about Eminem finally responding to MGK. So this is breaking news, guys. You probably haven't seen this yet, but Eminem just did an interview with Sway from Sway in the Morning. I believe Eminem owns the radio station that Sway works at, Shade 45, and it's the first time we've seen like a sit-down interview from Eminem in quite a while. It's actually part one, so there's going to be more parts coming out from this interview, but in this first part they talk about the reception of Revival, how Eminem was feeling at the time with kind of everyone in hip-hop against him, a lot of people feeling like Revival was a bad album, and Eminem was able to take that and turn it into a positive. He was talking about his catalog and, you know, albums that he didn't like that he made. He said that he didn't like Encore. He thought Encore was a bad album. He said that he hates Relapse and he'd put Encore above Relapse. But he said, you know, when he went back and listened to Relapse, like, I didn't realize how many accents I was doing. That album was terrible. He said he went back and listened to it and cringed. But the positive that he took from it was that without Relapse, he would have not been able to make Recovery. And I gotta say, Recovery is probably Eminem's best album over the last 10 years. Pretty much since Relapse up until now, I think Recovery is my favorite. That's just my personal opinion. Don't kill me over it, all right? And the positive he took from this was that without Revival, he would not have been able to make Kamikaze. And I feel like it's a fair point. Makes sense to me. And that was kind of the majority of this interview, was talking about the reception, talking about people online with their opinions, how Eminem handled it, what he was feeling like. But the spicy parts come right at the end of the interview when they started to tease part two. So Sway ends part one of this interview by asking Eminem about Joe Budden, how he felt, if he felt betrayed by Joe Budden, where he was in Slaughterhouse and they were so close. And then it cuts from there and it shows a preview of episode 2, and this is where we finally get a response to MGK. So this is what Eminem had to say. He said, you know, I was going down the wormhole of YouTube or whatever, right? So I see Machine Gun Kelly talks about Eminem's daughter, whatever, right? What the click on it. Like, yo, why is he? Then he starts doing a press run basically about Haley. I'm like, what the yo, my man better chill, right? So that's not why I dissed him. The reason I dissed him is actually a lot more petty than that. Now I'm in this weird thing because I'm like, I gotta answer this And that is where the preview ends, and guys, I'm pumped. Like, I'm excited for part 2. Be honest with you guys, I want an Eminem diss track. That's the response I want, but I'll take this for now. I'm still very confident that Eminem is clapping back with a diss track pretty soon, especially after addressing MGK in this interview. We don't know exactly everything he's going to say. Like, some of the stuff that he said here doesn't make complete sense to me. Like, he said Haley wasn't the reason that he dissed him. His reason was a lot more petty than that. I don't necessarily know what that means, but I can tell you guys the video that he's talking about where he says that he saw MGK talks about Eminem's daughter, that was the title of the interview that MGK did with Hot 97. The interview was back in 2015, I believe, and that was like specifically part of the title. So I think that's what Eminem was talking about there. I'm really curious to see what his more petty reason was for dissing MGK. I want to hear everything he has to say in this part 2. Like I said, I'm super excited. I'm just glad we finally got a response to MGK, and I'm most anticipating this diss track. I don't know what's going to happen. Things are crazy. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this interview. Go check it out if you haven't, and also let me know what you think is going to happen when Eminem drops this diss track, because I swear guys, it's coming. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and turn on those notifications, man, so you guys don't miss anything going on with this Eminem and MGK beef. It's been Lyric Club. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.